Welcome everybody, here's your Strategy Wolf, and we're back for American Strategic Command American Civil War. We're going into the 21st turn versus Luzi, and last turn we didn't see too much action from our side since we were refreshing and upgrading our troops a lot. Yeah, we conquered one hex back next to the Potomac, or next to Alexandria, and what was mainly interesting was that we managed to cut the supply lines coming in from Utah with our native forces. Let's see how the enemy is going to react to that. I'm quite interested. Okay, fights in New Mexico. Oh, there's reinforcements for the enemy. They are definitely necessary. Oh, even a brigade, wow. Substantial reinforcements. Issue, yeah. Okay, here we marched into Lewisburg in the last turn. That was probably worth it. Attacks on Alexandria from Alexandria over there. The enemy really doesn't stand still over here, wow. And they're attacking our engineers. Trying to... Oh, that's really nasty. The enemy is trying to hamper our efforts to build these fortifications, and the submarines retreat, luckily. Okay, and this was an ambush as far as I think. Yep. An ambush again here to Glasgow. And here we can use our newly upgraded weapons as well. Also, I think this was one as well. Yeah. Hitting our brigade over here. All acceptable. The enemy is really greedy in terms of destroying units. You notice this is like her main thing to do. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. It's obviously bad if you lose a unit because you gotta wait until it's back and so on. However, sometimes, yeah, you shouldn't be too greedy. Okay. Okay, there are the regular Fort Pulaski bombardment. Some little towns changed the occupier. We see another brigade. Oh no, actually, I was thinking about it. I named the last video General Lee arriving, but we forgot to place him, actually. Well, it's gonna happen this turn, and new reinforcements. Nothing really big. Also from the enemy side, yeah, I think everybody needs a little bit of a pause. Yeah, I'm gonna have, as you know, a look and see what happens and what we're gonna do, and then be right back with my actions for you. See you in a second. Okay everybody, we are back, and actually again we're gonna start in the east this time again, since yeah, there's a lot of stuff to decide on. Actually I couldn't plan so much forward and just had a rough overview and look, so let's see how this is going to develop. Let's start with easy decisions here in the east. So we want to refresh this gunboat. This was as well the fort, the gunboat, and the submarine that were damaged last turn. So let's go to the Atlantic Virginia Wall here, where we have to kind of refresh the engineers that have been hit hard by the ships, so they continue to build the fortress. But here I was thinking, let's use our mobility here. If the enemy tries really to attack so hard, and we took already out a gunship with the monitor, let's drive around this other monitor and see if we can attack this one unharmed. Okay. Goodbye gunship. Very nice, damage prevented, and we can go back to the secure harbor. So the enemy will learn that this kind of blockade is not gonna work on the long term. Very nice. And yeah, let's continue. Okay, let's have a look here in Western Virginia first. So remember, we got these units new last turn. They spawned around here, and we force marched them up since we wanted to hold Lewisburg. They seem pretty damaged, and they have technology 1. Also, they have supply 7, which is impressive. So I think there must be a HQ back here. Otherwise, this would be weird if they achieve this high supply. So I'm happy I moved them up. Anyways, I could either retreat behind the river, but then they would take Lewisburg and our supply would go down. So I'm just trying to hold it off for a bit and see how this develops. Down here, oh, okay, I left them as a reserve, and now I see that the enemy apparently did I never conquer this fully, or is the enemy hunting down these ones? I kind of forgot. I wanted to take these guys over here to prevent the enemy from river crossings down here. But yeah, the push seems to go in this direction. I don't know. Let's do it. Just move them a little bit in this direction. I can always take them back if I see developments up here pushing down here. Here's a mine, you know. This is one. So this area here is kind of, this mine is especially precious, as well as here the fighting spirit objective. So apart from this here in the Appalachians, it's not such a big of a deal. So furthermore here, yeah, this brigade marched in on time to protect this river crossings. It can slowly entrench. Let's just retreat a bit since the supply is really bad here, and refresh this regiment behind the lines maybe. Let's see how these ones going to act. Also, they have already way less the supply here. They have 4, so even if when they cross here, they're gonna have 2 or 1. So this is almost impossible to carry out an offensive here. Continuing here, we've got the enemy retreated with the cavalry division, so we can use the time to refresh this one. We will just harass these rangers a bit further. Nice, and just stay here. These guys get an upgrade. So we have a fully capable force here. Let's move Polk a little bit over here. The question is, are we going to do something with our new cavalry division? Maybe you can actually go up and hit the enemy a little bit more and retreat those guys somewhere where they might be useful. Oh, it was actually like an, oh yeah, 2-1. It was a little bit stupid because I didn't have the preparation bonus, so this was unnecessary losses from my side, but sometimes stuff happens. Yeah, I wonder how long the enemy is going to keep the ranges around here. So coming to the main from the Potomac. So what happened last turn? We kind of crashed here the enemy units, and now in the enemy's turn, the enemy was greedy and attacked from Alexandria out here, forced this division to retreat, which is acceptable. And now we are in a crazy situation. One hex from Washington, basically this one, the bridge over the Potomac, is being just held by this level 5 division. And since Stonewall Jackson again like gets crazy 50% preparation bonus, this brigade can harm them, like according to the forecast, with 3 damage. So I kind of want to take it out and move up here actually, encircle these dudes and move fully to the Potomac. I don't know about this brigade we can get rid of, but yeah, also their supply is going to be hampered. So let's try it. Just see, let's have a look at the... Okay, this artillery can't use this turn, so let's not have it attached. These guys might be very useful this turn, or the cavalry. Let's do the cavalry. And with those guys, this one I will attach. Oh, is attached. Brigade can actually move up here a bit, I think. Oh, but it's not so. Okay, let's just have it like this, and let's see where this is leading to. So with this 3 attack bonus, let's have a look. Boom, very nice. Even better than expected. Let's fire with the artillery here on Alexandria. At least we hurt the city a bit and reduced their supply capacities and the entrenchment, so we can give them a really nice hit down over here also too. So yeah. Question is how I want to proceed, since of course best case I want to take the hex. I mean I could take the cavalry potentially. It's probably the way to go. Do I want to take Alexandria out this turn? Potentially too. Do I need this hex also? However, yep. Let's try it like this. Bring in the cavalry also for the scouting. Okay, oh damn. Sad that this took too much movement for the cavalry, so yeah, Andy, they are blocked, and I can't occupy this field, which is really unpleasant. So at least we got to fight Alexandria down. You go back. We bring these guys in with Tech 1 even. And yeah, I wanted to tech them up, but yeah, we need them now in battle. Oh. Yeah, at least we're taking Alexandria. So the surprise taking of this field doesn't happen this turn, but okay, that's acceptable. This artillery we will bring a bit more into position, as well as this. Oh, this one I can't bring in position anymore. These guys badly need to be refreshed, of course. Oh, a 2-2 versus a Tech 1 division. Kind of tempting. Why is it so bad? Potentially they just moved over here. Oh, nice. A 2-3 even. I really wonder if the enemy stops with these attacks now, because I feel like this would be kind of suicidal at the moment. If I was the enemy, I would consider the attempt or this offensive failed. Recover their wounds, try to come back stronger and use a different offensive, because here I think the enemy is not winning anything anymore. Famous last words. 1-2 is always inviting, let's do it. Cause damage. I mean, with all these attacks, we're basically decreasing. Of course, our own capabilities for the defense are decreasing, but the enemy's capabilities are also for offenses are decreasing. I think this is an improvement overall. Okay, nice stuff. So with these two, like again, for those who don't know, improvements on the technology can only be performed if the unit hasn't moved yet and is not in contact with the enemy. So this one can't be because it moved, even attacked, so it can't be used anymore. But these two divisions can be upgraded to tech level 1, which is nice. Over here we did our stuff already. I mean, I could use the gunboat here to do some havoc, but I think this was a good signal that she can't just stay here around my monitor, which can be in a harbor like this. So this is nice to see. Okay, so actually I think we're done here. Over here at the now, yeah, before I just forget about it again, let's bring down Lee at this front, because we want him here. Okay, and I have 2 more cavalry divisions and 1 more regular division available. So let's continue to Kentucky and Tennessee, the next hotspot, and the next biggest big front. So we saw the enemy trying to chase down this unit, which resulted in, I think, kind of ambushes over here and here, which I kind of had in mind, planned. Yeah. So this is great. And I have these troops. However, I don't have an HQ here. However, I want to hurt them a bit and push maybe up. Also, the enemy pushed down here a bit with because being greedy of this 1 brigade. And yeah, as you see, I have with Longstreet, I have very capable troops here and potential reinforcements. So I wonder, I don't know what's up here. So I see myself in the position that if I push through Owensboro, I kind of could cut these troops here from their position over here. So, and yeah, the enemy is really greedy about killing down. I mean, it's the 1 lousy brigade. Yeah, I have supply 4 here, so it would even have to pay more. And I understand it blocks the important crossing. Still, these ironclad is at 3, so it's endangered. Unfortunately, I can't harm it over here because our ships are too far away. Talking about it, let's repair the timberclad first. And I think here's still the cavalry. Not anymore. This is gone. Very nice. Oh, come on. Just wanted to take this this bridge quickly, which the transports took. Okay, you see, like, bringing this from 1 to 10 is costly, but has to be done, of course. Same, we're gonna upgrade them to 10 because they also I want them at full strength. And yeah, let's now consider our options. Let's maybe use these ships over here to attack the brigade on the river. Yeah, just complaining about the enemy and using his ships to attack lousy brigades, and I'm doing the same. Hypocrisy, yeah. So, still in this position, I feel like it was easier for me. Okay, so we talked about the situation up here, and we need some scouting, so therefore I'm happy to have this cavalry brigade here, which should be able to scout all this area. Running into an ambush still. Okay. So it is kind of true that the enemy left this area unoccupied, so I will try to push through. No, don't you worry. I'm gonna put probably these the Rangers over here just as a backup, because as I mentioned last turn, I want to move over Johnston in this area to support these troops basically, and one Dorn on the long term should go over here, but we're gonna come to that. Okay, so then let's start our attack here. Question is how we want to proceed. I kind of want to use the guys later next turn maybe to be reinforced. So maybe I just move them actually out. I don't want to do the shuffle. Or do I want... But here I'm not attacking over the river, so... Okay, this one is down. Problem is I can't just really surround them that easily. Yeah, I don't have the movement for this. So where do I want to be stationed? This one got an attack left. That didn't go as well as I planned it to go. However, I still like the positioning here, and this is at least a big threat. I don't know if the enemy wants to surround us now, but I will send reinforcements, obviously. But still, let's try on the other side first, what we're going to achieve over here. The Rangers are attacking for sure, because they're next to them. Nice. So this one would be nice to be knocked out, actually. Maybe you can use this lousy brigade as I'm establishing the turn, the term. No, they can't knock them out. Yeah. Let's do this. And take those guys back. Oh. I wanted to take this, but... Okay, that doesn't work like I wanted it to, but okay, acceptable. Shall we march a little bit forward with these guys? I think so. Let's actually threaten them with encirclement. It's a high risk, high reward game, I would say. Which takes those guys, I mean... in quite a bad position over here, I would say. Let's then maybe move these Rangers here in these forests. So yeah, these guys should get out sooner or later. And this is a nice twist, like from a tiny offense of the Union running into ambushes, we used the situation and now stand here very positively. Nice. However, yeah, nothing is guaranteed. So, let's see. Let's just reinforce this division over here. And as said, I'm gonna take these guys, the Rangers, over here to Princeton as a blank protection. These ones I will reinforce. I kind of wanted to have, yeah. Let's take the Johnson HQ slowly over here. And you guys move up here so we can have this Bowling Green halfway under control. In case something fast is moving here. But this, yeah, this looked very tempting and like a very strong and nice offensive, but we couldn't do this one due to lacks of mobility. But this one turned out pretty nice, so this is a pretty hard situation for the enemy in Kentucky, I think. Okay, all right, let's go to Missouri then. And yeah, what's the let's say Missouri, Oklahoma, since yeah, we managed to really cut, and now you see this line, the line is white instead of blue. That means it's taken out, basically. Which is nice. I don't know how many MPPs that were, have to check it. I don't know if the Union has any possibilities to counter that nicely. And yeah, I'm expecting some troops over here for sure. But let's go to... Let's first take Fort Leavenworth because it's a fighting spirit objective. But, and let's take the entire line, just it's not, even if the enemy comes back, it should be necessary to use troops to fully take this railroad again. And yeah, here the enemy ran into this ambush with this brigade. And I'm kind of tempted to just cut them off fully. As well as those guys, kind of. And they will be back at 0 supply. Oh no, here not, they have Butler. Oops, I forgot. Which... Settlements. 2 settlements supply towns. Settlements supply for... Ooh. Yeah, it will provide some supply for them. So actually, I think I will leave this cavalry here. Still a very good positioning, but... Those guys I will use just to push up here. Do this kind of encirclement. No, we don't even need to attack here. So they will have 0 supply next turn, so no threat to the HQ at all. And yeah, I wonder if I should... No. I think those guys just stay here. This is a good spying. And yeah, let's see. This is just kind of a distraction to threaten those guys more. But the end target would be actually this line over here, which would be a masterpiece to take it. But yeah, this is still far away. But this is where these native units are yeah, gathering for, actually. So, but let's have a look to Missouri now. We managed to upgrade those guys last turn. So we'll bring them here to... Yeah, I planned Waynesville just as a little bit of a pain, but as long as we can hold it without a problem, then let's just do that. Let's keep this position here. Price stays in Lebanon. Has control over them. They can't be upgraded. We have to refresh our cavalry division, which is costly again. But yeah, we don't want them at 5. These dudes here can't get an upgrade due to limited supply, only 3. However, next turn 4 it should be possible. Let's see. Fort Davidson goes back to 10. And now we have a... So first of all, I told you I wanted to move basically him over here so we can go take this route, or these dudes, but they can't even go here because these lakes are not crossable. So way back. Back to the street. I don't know what this is supposed to be, marching with a division to Greenville here in the forest, so... The question is if Cape Girardeau is really like being occupied or not. Otherwise, I mean, if they want Greenville, let them take Greenville. This is the least important route here, and I think, yeah. But the question is, can we encircle them and really take them out of supply? I mean, if it's we don't know if there's a unit. I highly assume there will be one. So actually, I mean, they have no reconnaissance. So I was thinking about the circling maneuver. Now I'm rather playing safe, taking New Madrid. So we will be at some point able to push Van Dorn over here. Let's keep him, but let's keep him for the moment behind the river. It's a little bit dangerous, but they won't destroy the HQ. It could be costly though. Whilst the cavalry I put here in Greenville. So I think the push goes towards Greenville also for the supply. If they don't have scouts, they should be only able to see one hex, so they don't know the cavalry is here. So will they also run in an ambush, probably end their round, and we could still potentially with these troops encircle them next turn. So let's be a little bit patient here. Well, okay, so much about Missouri. Did we forget anything down here? Ah yeah, we had this Timberclad that we moved up last turn a little bit, bring it more closer to the action. Let's do this. Coming from New Orleans down here. And yep, then nothing to do here anymore, which brings us to the Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona front. And we already read like 2 turns ago that there is troops coming from California here to be a little bit, and we got Mr. Taylor in, which is nice. We are bringing him a little bit up. We are going to reinforce the dudes that are not on 10. And we are going to give those guys also Tech 1 weapons. Then we'll reinforce these ones here. Here I brought myself in a stupid positioning since I moved them into 0 supply, which doesn't deal damage right now, but next turn, and I can only move this 1 hex, so... Ah yeah, and we got these new reinforcements that the enemy brought in, which is for sure necessary. We're gonna retreat with the Navajo behind this river in a good defendable position. I mean, if they want to kill them off, them do it. We're gonna rebuy them, worst case, or they take it even. But if they really want to spend their resources going here, then we're gonna come from the south. However, for the moment, not the thing, because yeah, no supply. But we will have supply and better forces soon, so they can also come to Socorro. We can just go straight in this case. So yeah, interesting situation right here. I don't yet know how strong the enemy union's troops will be that come in here. So if we want to fight them off, basically, already like it might be an interesting idea when the HQ is here right now and the mountain division also, we might be able to really defeat them and then move up, which of course costs time. Or shall we rather rush up here? I'm not sure yet. But depends a little bit what shows up. And yeah. Okay. Oh, looks like it's already the turn again. And ah yeah, we got new units. So 2 cavalry divisions, 1 regular division, and I bought 2 divisions for the east, and these ones are for here now. Shall I also support this front a bit? I think actually maybe why this way. I can also always bring them here, and this is the more hot and the more interesting front. However, the push up here, yeah, maybe I can take those guys and on the long term make one of them right over here. So yep, let's do it like this. Like 1 cavalry division for sure for here. For this part, 1 probably. Yeah, let's also put them down here, starting off here. I don't know where we really need them. And 1 more regular division, which... No, Tech 1. Do we need 1 here? Or do we need this one around here? Now 1 more for Virginia. I don't really want to push here, and yeah, with the weakened enemy we might even have the momentum for pushing further, you know, and with General Lee incoming. So let's keep us this option. It's not settled yet, for sure not. But let's bring down the division here. Also, we want to exchange, as you know, brigades for divisions, so we can use some of the brigades to maybe, for example, man these fortifications that already exist, or other places like Jacksonville, Mobile, or where's Mobile? I thought there was Mobile. I don't know how to pronounce it actually, but there was some kind of, there's this one harbor down here, no? Pensacola. Anyways, these Pensacola, here's Mobile, yeah. Or New Orleans too. Like we want to use these brigades basically for defensive things. Or here in the Appalachians. Yeah, it's good to bring new troops in. All right. Which leads me to the end of the turn already? No, we have 428 MPPs left. Let's have a look what we want to purchase, which is going to be a division for sure. Yeah, you see, by the way, this is like always because for production technology we discounted already a bit as well. This is why it's cheaper. And so you see it costs, but it also costs 30 more, the infantry equipment one, but we definitely want to bring them in like this. How much is the submarine? Ah yeah, then we're gonna buy a second submarine also. Perfect. Almost self-explaining, which we want by you, St. John. Why not? All right. Let's have a quick look at the other things. Oh, the enemy down to 70% fighting spirit, but it's really nice. We are still up there. Beautiful. Diplomacy, let's have a look. France, it's 42%. Fort Chits invested. UK, yeah, also 29. I think something happened at 30%, some recognition, I'm not sure. So hopefully next turn. And yeah, that's it for the moment. Let's finish off the turn together. And the Union fighting spirit falls even more due to the loss of Fort Leavenworth. That was over there in Kansas or one of these states. Bushwalkers. The butler, it could be nice actually. Oh. But did they switch back the sides where I just cut them off here behind the enemy troops when I went to with the natives? That would be a little bit of a loss. Oh, we have pro-Union rights now here in the south of Missouri. What a shame. How dare they? Even on my precious mine here. And they blockade Norfolk as always. And some raids. And we are finally developing the fort modernization. That's nice. We're doing field telegraph. Very nice as well. Production technology level 2. Yeah, a lot of teching next turn, I guess. And that's it for the turn. So, thank you for watching again. Leave me a like and subscription if you liked it. And yeah, let me know what you think. Your opinion, please, in a comment. And yeah, see you next turn. Thanks for watching. Bye, your Strategy Wolf.